I want to really apologize. I'm not in my best mood, best dressing, and the best stuff. But I just want to send this video out there because I believe somebody out there actually need what I want to say. Now, here is one of the things you have to know that during this Corona period, it's actually a trying time for the government of the world. It's a trying time for a lot of people in the world. People are losing businesses, people are losing money, people are losing their loved ones, and a lot of things are happening. Medical practitioners, medical science is being brought to its news right now. There are different conspiracies as to was this virus something that came from nature, or was something that was actually manufactured, and the world is scrambling for answers. The heart of man is actually feeling man. Everything that people know is actually feeling people. You see the numbers of cases increasing. Look at Italy, for example. You talk about the likes of the United States of America. How about France? How about these countries and all that are battling with this virus? Now, there are things I want to actually talk about. There are 5 of them. One of the things that I want to talk about is during this period, we have to see beyond the immediate. One of the things I want you to take note of, these 5 things I want to talk about is, one of them is it's a time for you to reconnect with yourself. There are many of us that get lost in the everyday scrambling, the 9 to 5 schedule, and then you come back. You're tired. Probably you're not evaluating your goals, and probably you've been doing that for some years now, and you are just like probably living or surviving. You've not really taken time to actually evaluate your life. You are just in the crowd. This is a time right now. It's a circumstance that is beyond everyone's control. It is a time for you to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your values, reconnect with your purpose. It's a time to actually reconnect with your goals, and ask yourself very deep questions like, what I'm doing, is it really worth it? And is there anything I can do? It's time for you to reconnect with yourself. Why? Because before now, probably you don't have time, but now you have ample time, right? You're not going anywhere. It's not a time to just be on Facebook. It's not a time to be chatting with friends. I'm not saying you should chat with friends, but it's a time to spend time with yourself, reconnect with yourself. Why? Because at the end of this crisis, giants are going to emerge, and giants who we know are going to fall. Why? Because they relapse. So that's one of the things I want you to do. The number 2 thing, the number 2 thing I want you to do is, it's a time to build capacity. Yes, you have plenty of time in your hands now, so there is nothing like, well, I can't learn that skill. There are skills that if you go on these platforms, that those skills, they tell you that this course material is like maybe 20 hours, 10 hours. Now, we're not saying you should just sit down 10 hours and just listen to a course, watch a video. No. This lockdown, especially if you're in a country called Nigeria, where the government ordered a 2 weeks lockdown, I believe if you spend 1 hour in the morning and then 1 hour in the evening, that is 2 hours a day. And for 2 weeks, that is 2 times 14, that is 28 hours. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get to expert level learning the skill. No, but you are going to have a considerable amount of knowledge that can be applied thereafter. So it's a time to build capacity. Are you a businessman? It's a time to read business books. It's not a time to, the federal government is clamoring on probably data sellers, MTN and the rest of them, to actually shrink the price of data, and it's a very good one. The federal government, they are trying to appeal to this government that they should do a waiver of things like DSTV fees and blah blah blah. It's good, but it's not a time to say, well, all the movies I've not watched before, I want to watch them now. No, it's not a time. It's not a time. Now, I'm not saying it's not my life, it's your life, but you have to do the things that are worth your time. You watch movies, good, build capacity. Watch movies, build capacity. Watch movies, chat with friends, build capacity. This is the time to build capacity. Why am I saying this? The times that we are, it's going to be worse than the Great Depression. It's going to be worse. See, the number of people that are going to die from this crisis is going to, it may be up to the level of World War One. Well, there's a report that a headline that was out there now that the United States of America has had more deaths with corona than at 911 attack. So why am I saying this? Because when this whole crisis is over, businesses have been shut down, right? So what do you expect employers to do? There will be layoffs, there will be resizing, there will be downsizing and all that. So you see the most businesses, not even their intention, but these are circumstances beyond their control. We're seeing the news headline of footballers, for example, Messi just came out to confirm that Barcelona is paying the teams half salary. That is, okay, they can't really lay them off. They're paying them half salary and all that. What about the people that have no options but to lay the people off? And when they're laying people off, I'm not saying that if you have skills that you may not be laid off. But in a sane economy or in a sane world, the ones who are most valuable, they may be kept. And even if they're not kept, they are more likely to secure something when they leave. And that is why I said you should what? Build capacity. So number one thing I said, you should do what? Reconnect with yourself. Number two is to build capacity. Number three thing I want you to know during this period is to build relationships. Yeah. I was reading on the headline and it said that the husbands, they are not happy that they are at home. Why the wives, they are actually happy. The kids are actually happy. See, listen, there are, let's say for example, you live in a city like Lagos, New York, all these busy cities where you have to probably spend 1 or 2 hours on commute to work. There are homes where the son or the daughter do not get to see the father. Before the child is awake, the father is already out of the house for work. Before the son goes back to sleep, the father is still awake. Do you know how many homes have been broken because there is no time? So it's a time to work, build relationships, build your marital relationship. And you have time. You have time to spend with your wife. You can watch that movie with her. You can read that book with her. Right? It's time to build a relationship. It is time to reach out to that friend of yours who you've not been having time. It is time to build relationships. If you're a Christian, it is time to do what? Build relationship. Or you've not been studying your Bible now, you have plenty of time to study your Bible. You have plenty of time to pray. You have plenty of time to do what? To do all these things. So these are the times. And you actually need to what? Look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is me. What do I actually want to do with my life? If you ask yourself these questions and nothing is coming out, it shows that probably something is wrong or you need to actually dig more. The number 4 thing you could actually do, of which I've said before, is a time to reconnect with your maker. A lot of people are questioning everything right now. They're questioning the knowledge, they're questioning medical science, they're questioning a lot of things. I believe this thing is going to bring the world to its knees. And it's going to cause people to seek, just like, I don't know how true it is, one of the leaders in Italy was saying that we have done everything we know. Italy is a country that is known for one of its medical prowess and medical history, but they said we've done everything we need to do. We've done everything we know, all the resources and all that, but nothing is just working. He said there's a time they're looking beyond themselves to the sky. Probably is there an answer in the sky and all that. It's a time, this thing is going to bring a lot of people, it's going to bring a lot of systems to their knees. It has shown one thing, that science does not hold all the answers. This is something that is bringing people to their knees right now. So it's a time to connect with your maker. It's a time to spend quality time with your God. And number the fifth thing I want to talk about is I want you to see the future post COVID-19. How do you picture yourself? Are you going to be better after now? Or are you going to be worse after now? It's a personal decision. And I don't want you to spend all your time during this period to it's good to be hearing the news about COVID-19 and blah blah blah, but don't spend your time with all that. Once in a while you go, that you should not be too concerned with, hey, 5 more cases, 20 cases. This is happening in the US. This is happening in China. No. There are some knowledge that are not good. There are some knowledge that puts fear in you. You're not thinking anymore. You're like, you are not seeing the future anymore. You're like, oh, I'm going to die. Don't feed your mind with those kind of thoughts. Post COVID-19, how do you see yourself? That are the things we need to talk about. So, let me do a quick recap before I end the video. Number one is reconnect with yourself. Very, very. Number two is build capacity. Go and learn skill. Pay for that course. If the course is free, take it. Take it. Number three is build relationships. You have time now. Call that friend. Show your spouse that you truly love them. Number four, reconnect with your maker. And number five, I want you to see the future. This is not a time to fret. Because I believe this virus, this challenge is only going to make us strong. That is one of the things I believe.